Hey folks, it's Dr. Sam and I'm on my morning walk. I thought I'd bring you along. I wanted to talk about the condition called blepharitis. This is a swelling and an irritation in the actual eyelids, both around the eyelashes and the eyelids itself. Now, some of the reasons why we develop blepharitis would be bacterial, viral, fungal infections. Ocular rosacea sometimes can be a secondary reason, and actually I did a great video on ocular rosacea and I would refer you to that on my YouTube channel. But today, in terms of talking about blepharitis, I want to give you some strategies beyond pharmaceutical drugs to reverse this very painful and irritating condition. So one of the considerations in blepharitis, or a similar condition called meibomian gland dysfunction, MGD, is that using long-term pharmaceutical drugs, antibiotics or steroids, only treats symptoms, and it actually drives the problem further into the eye. Now, if you have a chronic blepharitis, this can lead to things like pink eye, better known as conjunctivitis, or a hard cyst can form around the eyelids, and this is called a chalazion. So what I want to offer you today is more plant-based strategies to improve your meibomian gland dysfunction or blepharitis. So in terms of plant-based sources, I would mix together eyebright, golden seal, red raspberry leaf, and rose petals into a tea. This would be a loose leaf tea. And take about a tablespoon and put it in a pot of boiling water, let it cool, strain it, put it into a glass jar, and then you can store it in the refrigerator. So you can either dip a cloth and use it as a compress over your eyes. I would do that 2 or 3 times a day. I would also take some of the tea and put it in a spray bottle, and you could spray your eyes around the eyelids with them closed, also 4 to 6 times a day. This has the potential to reduce inflammation, it's cooling, it's rejuvenating, and it begins to move you away from that chronic inflammatory response. Number 2, I would recommend getting both homeopathic eye drops and MSM eye drops. And I would use those 4 to 8 times a day, using my applications, either the eye bath or the eye massage. If you feel that there's either a bacterial or a viral infection, you can get these ocular sprays. One is a hypochlorous acid eye spray and or a tea tree oil ocular spray, and you can actually massage those into the eyelids after you spray them on the eyelashes and the eyelids. In boosting your immune system, I would consider taking the medicinal mushroom reishi. You can get it in a tea or a powder. And let's talk about your diet for a minute. So I would move more towards an anti-inflammatory diet, mostly plant-based with loads of antioxidants, and making sure you're getting enough fish oil and fats and oils into your diet. You know, fats and oils are one of the best anti-inflammatory agents, and most people are deficient in the amount of fats and oils that they need to reduce inflammation. Let's not forget about gut health. So if you have chronic inflammation in the gut, I would consider going to a functional medicine doctor and investigating whether you have toxicities, leaky gut syndrome, and maybe you need more probiotics and fermented foods to boost your microbiome. You know, this is one of our major immune system areas in the body, and it's also at the center for our neurological health. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about visual stress. So, what lens are you looking through? If you're using a progressive lens, I would stop and get a single vision lens just for your digital time. If you're going to get a single vision lens, I would make sure you're getting a blue blocking filter. We know that the blue light that's emitted from all our digital devices can cause eye strain, eye irritation, and even do damage to the eye tissue long term. My eye exercises are fabulous for improving the eye circulation, the eye lymph, and the blood flow to the eyes. So doing things like the N-Palm hum, the animal eye chart, and the yin-yang peripheral vision exercise would go a long way to reduce your visual stress and improve your circulation. So, in conclusion, if you have been diagnosed with blepharitis or meibomian gland dysfunction and you are frustrated, then I would try these protocols. They work really well. You don't have to live out your doctor's diagnosis. You can improve your vision at any age. So that's my message for today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Take care.